Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is a really, really good day. I'm excited to be here with y'all. I almost didn't make it, not because of any particular reason. I just was a little bit kind of busy and I've been putting off a lot of things, and I really need to get back focused. And so I was going to take the night off, but I really need to make a Bling shirt for MLK Day. And I have another design that I use for embroidery that I turned into a bling file. And so we're going to be blinging tonight. I do want to let you guys know that this weekend, the Baby's Booty and I will be hosting Rhinestone classes. So on Saturday, the 14th, Eve, the Baby's Booty, and the link is listed in the description, will be hosting a beginner's class. So if you're super new to rhinestones, or if you've done rhinestones before but you need a refresher, if you just want to go through the beginner's class, I would highly recommend you sign up for Saturday's class. A link is listed below. And then on Sunday, just trying to make sure the Wi-Fi, I don't know. I have, like, it says that I have excellent connection. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But also on Sunday, we will be hosting an intermediate to advanced class. And in this class, we'll be focusing on design and designing inside of Silhouette Studio. And I don't know if y'all know, but Silhouette Studio, at like a few days ago, it was only $49.99 to upgrade from the basic version to the business edition. And that is the edition that we recommend, is the business edition. The reason being is that if you don't have a Cameo cutter, which is the cutter for the silhouette, you will be able to export your files that you create outside of the Silhouette software and open them up in your own other softwares and cut on whatever machine you use. So definitely check that out. So we'll be going over, it'll be intermediate to advanced designing, where we'll pretty much go over a lot. And Eve will also have a business component to that, where she will focus on selling rhinestones, selling your designs, selling merch with it, and what you should charge and that sort of thing. So I would highly recommend both classes. However, I know budgets, vary. So if you are brand new, I would say get in on the beginner's class, learn the process, and then maybe you want to move forward to designing. And we both have tons of videos talking about rhinestones. There's so many of us here that do a lot of bling. So that's it. Also, for all of my members, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we will be hosting a Zoom for embroidery. And if you look in the community tab, there is a link listed to the files that we're going to be using. Eve has provided a 4x4 design and also a 5x7 for the hoop, a 5x7 hoop design and a 4x4 hoop design. And she has some of the instructions that you're going to need and some of the materials. Now, I'm going to be using a chip bag, but if you have other material, it doesn't necessarily have to be a chip bag. If you don't have that, then you could use something else. But I'm going to be using a chip bag, but you could use it with or without. I think you really just need more so like the fabric and a rubber zipper. I think and some other things. But y'all look through there. Hopefully you'll have some of that stuff. But let me see who's here. Hey, Dempsey, welcome. I do like to take out a few minutes of every live just to say hey to everyone. And my Tuesday live is called Crafty Talk. So I do like to talk to everybody. So just know that I will be talking to everyone throughout. Sometimes I miss comments, and I'm going to apologize about that beforehand, because at times I develop a little anxiety and I'll just scroll straight to the bottom of the chat. All right. But I'm going to take a few minutes out just to say hey to everyone. Hey, Dempsey Boo. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Miss Sharon. So we are blinging. I know y'all are probably tired of bling. If you guys are tired of bling, put a, I don't even want to say put anything in the chat, but if you are tired of bling, just say, I'm tired, sis. So on Friday, we will be doing, we'll be looking at the UV printer that I have, and I'll show you guys how I've been making things on it. I'm still learning it, and I'll be showing you all that. And for tonight's design that I'm using, I do have a link listed in the description for the MLK design that I'm using. The other design is my design, and I haven't uploaded that inside of Etsy yet. I literally finished it this afternoon. But what I do want to say about the MLK design is that I purchased it today, and I cut it out today. And when I cut it out, the whole sizes, when I sized it correctly, the whole size was about a 0.12. Do not, I'm letting you guys know this firsthand. So it's a 0.12. It's not the standard 0.13. And some of us like to do a little larger than the 0.13. Just know that when you size it out, it is a 0.12. Now you could do whatever you want to do to increase the whole size if you want to 0.13. I actually cut it out at the 0.12. If you want to increase the size, you can, however, you're going to do it. But just know that before you purchase this design from the seller, because I don't want you to go over there and leave me, I'm sending you there, I'm telling you where I got it from, you like it, and it's not the standard 0.13 that we're used to. I don't want you guys to leave them any bad reviews, because we're going to see with this 0.12, as far as what I have it as, whether it's going to brush in fine or not. It does look like it will brush in for me. So we're going to see, and I haven't checked it out. So we'll see. And the buy-in will be starting on the 29th. I know I'll get a question about that, and I'll probably have to answer that a few times, but the buy-in will be starting on Sunday, January 29th. A link to the Baby Booties website is below for the classes, and also her YouTube channel is linked as well. Hey, Just Paper Crafting. Hey, Mare Bear. Hey, Josie Boo. Hey, Chris. Y'all know I'm ready to scroll down, right? Hey, Miss Merlinda. Y'all know I'm ready to scroll down. Kirsten, I don't know if I said hey, but hey, girl. Hey, Angel B. We're going to cut in some templates. Yeah. We really need that information, Angel. So Angel has, I don't know if you guys saw, but maybe about an hour ago, she premiered a video using Caesar's Romeo. So you guys know that Caesar has Caesar Juliet, and then it has Caesar Romeo. Caesar Romeo is like the Juliet 2.0. So Romeo can cut up to 24 inches wide, and Angel B premiered a video about doing larger print than cuts with it. Like maybe I think it started at 6:30. Check that out. As y'all see, she's going to be testing some flock, which I can't wait to see how this cuts the flock. So if you're not following Angel B, head over there and follow her. If you're interested in any of the Caesar cutting machines, because you might be interested, I know I saw a few of you who were interested in the Caesar Romeo, especially with it being able to cut larger and then print and cut larger is also a bonus. So definitely check her out. Hey, Shirley, welcome. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tianda. Drive safe, Elena. Hey, Miss Linda Gray, Miss Marissa, Natalie, Ashita. Oh, y'all, I'm about to scroll down because I'm already running a little bit behind, and I'm ready to start brushing because, hey, Martha. Martha, I miss seeing you, girl. How you been? Hey, Rachel and Jesse. All right, y'all, I got to scroll down. I'm all the way at the bottom. So if you had a question, I didn't even see who said that you're tired of blinking. Tell me. Oh, never tired. Or you said never tired of blinking. Hey, Latoya, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Where's Darica? Darica. So I sent. Where's Darica? I don't see her. Darica. So I sent her the link already, but I got to get back with you, girl. I've been a hot mess. School has started, but I did send her the link for Silhouette. And if y'all don't know, Darika really blessed us the other night, and she gave a a subscription to Silhouette Studio, the business edition, to one of the viewers, and I really appreciate that. So thank you, Darika. All right, so nobody's not tired of the bling yet. Okay, perfect. Makes me feel good because I'm like, I haven't been doing anything else. Where does I don't know where, Chris? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm. I don't even know. I have no idea. You know that I barely know anything. All right, so I'm gonna switch over because I have. I said two of the grandkids came to do something. Oh, cool. Nice. Listen, y'all, the kids can learn these machines. The kids can learn these machines and they can use them for school projects as well, as you guys see. So I know we use some of the machines sometimes to cut out letters for bulletin boards and things like that. So that is awesome, Miss Marissa. Awesome. How large can the Romeo cut? If Angel B is still in here, she can answer. I don't know how large it can cut, but I think she loaded it with an 11 by 17 sheet today. I don't remember. I think. Um, but check it out. But hey, everybody just coming in. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Miss Karen, Darika, I see you, boo. Hey, girl. Here for my lesson. Alan, I'm not giving a lesson today. I'm not I'm not really giving a lesson today. We're just about to brush in some stones. All right, let's add to stream. And I'm going to make this stream this screen's going to be a little bit larger. Okay, so remember I told you guys, and I'm starting with this one because the whole size was not a 0.13. So when I uploaded it into Adobe Illustrator and I uploaded it into Silhouette Studio, the whole size was like 0.121, and then I expanded it to 10 inches wide, which increased the whole size to like a 0.127. Still pretty close to me. I'm not really worried. And we are going to be putting this on a black shirt. We're going to use the jet hematite. I know y'all probably like, why you're not using black diamond? Don't start no mess with me, Darika. So we're going to be using the jet hematite, which is almost like a chrome. I really wanted to do the jet black on here, but I felt like the jet hematite would like really give us, it's dark enough and it'll still give us like a nice shine. So that's what we're gonna use. All right, so I added at the bottom. So if you guys see this, once we press it, this is a pretty long design. It's about 14 and a half inches long, which is pretty long. All right. All right, so here, Angel B, Shay Shay. Hey, my love. All right, so somebody had a question about how large of a print thin cut does the Romeo have and or do, and so Angel is answering that question. I put it on the screen. So I do have another hole that is still here. So this one had about 3,500 or 3,400 holes. So that's what we got here. At the bottom, I added Be the Light. I added that. So that didn't come with it, but it's a pretty big design. All right. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Somebody taller. I know for me it's gonna be kind of long, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it. I need a shirt to wear. Hopefully I took out all the holes, and the StarCraft Solo actually cut this out really good, y'all. Really good. All right, did I miss? Darika, I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were. Oh, okay. So it's brushing in. Listen, y'all. I'm telling you, please, if you get this file, make sure you size it to whatever the seller says. But don't go leaving any bad reviews because it's not a 0.13-inch hole. Please don't. As y'all see, these are brushing in. I don't want to be using somebody's image or design and then people want to go and get it, and then you leave a bad review because it's not what we're used to. As you guys see, it's brushing in fine. Okay, So I intended on actually doing one of these, and I think I was telling Dims earlier that I wanted to do this, but I just ain't had the time to really do it. But it looks like it's brushing in pretty decent. I can't complain. It is brushing, so that's what we want. I'm gonna put this up here. No SS. So Shawana, yep, no SS6s today. I decided to, you know, appease y'all because y'all only like SS10s. I don't know why. But I got these SS6s on my shirt, and y'all see how this is sparkling? Y'all see how it's sparkling? Hey, Crafty Leo, welcome in. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. I don't have that color stone yet. Which color? The jet hematite? It is a gorgeous color. Jet hematite is gorgeous. Y'all know that this is Delonda's favorite color. She hasn't seen it in person yet, but she will. But these are, I'm actually very pleased at how they're brushing into the holes. As y'all know, the StarCraft Create software is like shortcuts a lot, and the standard hole size for the SS6s in StarCraft Create is slightly smaller than a .12. So I know everybody is pretty stuck on, I like for it to be .12 because I .13 because I do feel like it just brushes in so much easier with .13. But once I sized it, the .12 seems to be, so far we're almost halfway through brushing it in. I have a few up here that I'm just going to place in manually, only because I don't want to really agitate that area. So I used the Violet Volcano with some Violet Ice on Maryland's Love template. Oh my goodness, y'all. Angel is giving us some color combos. So we have to try that color combo, Angel. Angel is like, that color combo is fire. But this is a lot of stones on here. So this shirt would be pretty pricey. But this is about 3,500 of my jet hematite. So that means I gotta order some more jet hematite on the 29th. Hey, Miss Starla, welcome in. Hey, Miss Tracy. Yeah, it's brushing in pretty good, Tracy. It really is. I'm really surprised at how it's brushing in. And y'all look at that bling. Y'all can see oh my goodness. Do y'all see that bling on the table? I got my lighting set up just right tonight. That looks gorgeous. Okay. Again, y'all, the rhinestone buy-in is going to be effective. See, this one's not supposed to be there. It's going to be effective January 29th. I can't remember until which day, but she said it's only going to last this time for 7 days, because it started out as like 7 days. And then remember, her and Mr. McQuackins added like an extra week to give people time to do it, but it's just too much time in between. So it's only gonna last for about 7 days, which will get rhinestones here a little quicker. Okay, thanks, Dim. So Dim said that it's gonna be from January. Oh, Dims, I forgot to turn the thing on. It's going to be from January 29th until February 5th. Thank you. If I miss you coming in, I'm sorry. Hey, Sharon. Shay Shay. It's so good to see you here, Shay Shay. Let me. All right, this is brushing in fast, y'all. We might be in and out of here quick tonight because that's all I have. But on Friday, we are going to be playing with this UV printer. There's some good things about it, and then there's some things that I'm like, I don't know. The smell, it really does smell like a nail salon. And I want a bigger one already, so I don't know. But it's all good so far. Hey, crafting away. No, this one isn't mine. I didn't even have time. I wanted to make one Uh-oh. Okay, so where we had, oh my goodness, this looks so good, y'all. Where I wanted to do, I wanted to make one myself, but I just didn't have time to do it today. And so I actually purchased this from an Etsy seller. It's a pretty large design. It's about 10 inches wide and a little over 14 inches high. And so it is pretty large. But as y'all see, it is gorgeous. Look how it is blinging. And so this is going to be my MLK shirt to wear to work probably tomorrow or Thursday. Because y'all, guess what? Y'all, these hurricanes messed us all up. So we were supposed to have early release on Thursday. Mm-mm. No early release for us because we have to make up the hurricane days. And but we're still going to be off on Friday for a teacher's work day. I still have to go to work, but y'all, any day without the kids in school, that's a day off. And oh, and then Monday's no school in observance of MLK Day. Hey, Patricia Johnson. Anybody that came in that I missed, I'm so sorry. But my head has been down. I haven't really been looking in the chat. I've been trying to, but all right. So it didn't brush in bad. As y'all saw, we kind of brushed this in fairly quickly. There are some spots where I need to manually place the stones, and the bottom part that I'm going to show y'all. Where's Janita at? Did Janita come in yet? The teacher's workday yesterday. Yeah, our workday is Friday. So I'm excited about that. I didn't go into work today. I had an appointment, so I didn't make it. So I'm just placing in, I'm manually placing in those rhinestones. You guys probably can't tell because it's just blinging uncontrollably, but there are some spots where I didn't get, like a few, not too many. So this isn't bad. And if I would have kept brushing up there, I'm sure that they would have fallen into place. All right, here, I think I don't have it down good. Thanks, Patrice. I got it from Etsy. The link is listed in the description, y'all, to the Etsy seller that I got it from. It's about 3,400. Oh, I think I have a hole here. I do. So I can kind of tell. So the StarCraft Solo cut the files beautifully tonight. I'll show you guys. I think it's something with the SS6 size that gives me a hard time. I don't know if it's because it's so small or what the case is. Now, if you just rub your fingers lightly across the stones, you can feel where stones might be overlapping. All right. So, and then as you feel it, it'll just, move away with your finger. Like there was one right there. So I see that one. So that's kind of how you can, but just lightly. You can't be rough. You got to be gentle with these stones. Try to access teacher. Yeah, it's been down pretty much all day. I think after 2, and then it's still down. I was hoping that there would be a surprise when it came back up and we would have flock there, but I do think that the Rhinestone World has flock. I kind of saw some of their live yesterday, or was that Sunday? I think yesterday, and I think um they actually had a sale going on during the live where you could get a percentage off of it. I don't know if anybody was able to take advantage of that. I didn't get any because I like my pink flock from the Transfer Warehouse. But I know that everyone says that, and I've used it in the past, but everybody says that the Rhinestone Rose flock is good too, and it is. Uh-oh. And I know somebody's going to ask, has anybody been able to find any other rhinestone? Yo, why can't I find my crystal katana at the school? I looked everywhere for it. And I know nobody took it because nobody needs a crystal katana. They don't even know what to do with the crystal katana. Well, some of them do. So when I was teaching the kids how to bling their Crocs I don't know what's going on with this. I was teaching the kids, that's glue on here. I was teaching the kids how to bling their Crocs. I had some kids coming in with like buckets of stones and things, so they know some of them. Some of them are about this bling life, y'all. All right, so look at that, y'all. Look how beautiful. Y'all see how this is just, and this is the jet hematite. So it's a darker stone. So I wanted it because I wanted to create kind of like a shadow on the black shirt that we're going to be using. I didn't want like a actual stone, like a clear stone. So this is a solid stone, and I love how it is looking. All right, so I just got to get rid of. Oh, y'all see y'all over there. I was trying to keep up with the comments, but I'm a whole hot mess over here. Stone by the eye, but right here. No, that's I don't know why they put he has. Oh, right here. No, he has a hole right there. I thought so too at first, but he like whoever, I don't know if it's a he or she that designed it, but whoever designed it, I guess that's how, like, I don't know if that's the effect that they were going for, but yeah, it's in there. That's a hole in there. And right there too. I don't know if that's, I don't know, maybe that's, you don't see how it presses. Still looks like an extra stone right here. They have these holes strategically placed, y'all. I really wanted to do one myself, but this worked even better. This worked way better. But just so y'all know, this takes about 3,500 stones. So that's right up my alley. Y'all know I like stuff to be real stony or blingy, whichever you want to say. Top lip right here. Look at y'all. See, this is why I need y'all. There was that extra stone. Was that the one you were talking about too, Chris? Hey, Lavika. Are there a few stones just sitting above the eyebrow and beside? Right here? I don't know. See, these are all pretty stationary. I'm going to just take my finger and go over it again. And then for the bottom, y'all, for the where I put Be the Light, we're going to put I'm gonna have to put like two pieces of the transfer tape together. So we're going to put Labrador because I think the Labrador would be a nice, like, bright contrast to the jet hematite. Yes, that's jet hematite. It is gorgeous. Yo, look at this stone. It's sparkling. All right, so I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. So the Be the Light. So the part Be the Light is I added Be the Light. And the font that I added, it's a single line font, which is a sketch font. I know y'all hear me talk about that all the time. And so I added this and turned that into rhinestone um, design myself. Didn't take much. Took less than 3 minutes to type in Be the Light and turn it into that. So I did absolutely no work on this. All right, so let's brush. But I do think that the SS10, I think SS10, the SS10 size just cuts way better than the SS6, no matter what machine you're using. And it could be because the SS6 is so small, and so when the blade lifts, um, maybe it does it. I don't know. It does. It cuts it like it cuts it through. But I'm gonna show you guys this sheet. And if y'all remember the other night when we were at Katrina's, y'all, I was up there removing stones for a good little minute. Or not stones, removing the flock from the template for a good little minute. Go deeper into the opening of the eyebrow. Right over here. Kavika. But right here, see, that's like it's a hole. If you're talking about right there, there's like a hole there. And then here there's a hole. So I don't know where he was. you know, it looks good. So I don't know if that's just a part of, you know, the shadow effect. Like here, I thought maybe that, but maybe that's a part of the shadow effect. I don't know. Hey, Eva. Hey, everybody that came in that I didn't see. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me on this Tuesday. I am back at work and vacation is done. But y'all know what? I had such a good day yesterday. I didn't go today, like I told y'all, but I had such a good day yesterday that I actually, like, I did not want to take today off because the kids were so happy. Like, they wouldn't leave me alone. I had kids sitting next to me, and they were just excited to tell me about their time. They were excited to be back at school. And so it was a really good day. No fights. So it was a really, really good day. All right, so we're almost done with this one. This one didn't take long at all. And so we're gonna brush in the other design that I have. Some of y'all who knows my new um my Valentine design that I made, I just turned that into a rhinestone file, the embroidery one. And I think Coretta, so my members, I will have it in there. Give me a minute. Coretta had asked me to put it in there and I said that I would, and I keep forgetting to. Don't forget, any member that does embroidery, or even if you don't do embroidery, you just want to hang out with us tomorrow. We're going to be doing a members live tomorrow, not members live, but members Zoom tomorrow, and we're going to be making a zipper bag or something, a pouch. Y'all know I don't know. It's a pouch I think we're making, in the hoop pouch. But we're going to be using a chip bag. If you don't have a chip bag, if you're, not eating chips, it's the beginning of the year, you're not eating chips, that's perfectly fine too. Hey, Tanya, over a little more. Oh, thank you. Hey, Dee Dee. You think the new purple is close to blue flame? Close to it, but more purple. I think it's not even close to it, like a similar type of look, right? Um, but it's very, very purple. Marilyn, what do you think? I know Mary Bear is here. Marilyn, what do you think about of the new purple? Do you think it's close to blue flame? I think it's like along the same lines where there's multiple colors, like how blue flame is, but I don't. I think it's. Oh, I think it's different. It's definitely more purpley. All right, so I just had to brush the Labrador, and this color is Labrador, y'all. So both of these stones, so both of these stones are similar in the fact that they are not clear stones. So these are solid color stones, more like metal studs. Um, so yeah. Where's Roxanne? Hey Roxanne, I didn't see zipper pouch out of candy or chip bag with rubber zippers. Chris. Chris, I'm so glad you're not in the bushes lurking tonight. Hey Chris. Shay, you're so right. Look, y'all, I forgot one right here. Nobody told me about this missing stone. One of y'all probably did, but I didn't listen. I wasn't looking as usual. But I love how this came out. Again, the top part of the design is listed below. This part, if you have Silhouette Studio, the business edition, you can do that. Like, that's not. And the font that I use is called Beeline. It's a sketch hairline single line font. So when you turn it into a rhinestone design, it's just, it's very true to the situation. Uh-oh, I missed Roxanne has been a member. Let me not drop nothing on this. Roxanne has been a member for 11 months. Hey, Roxanne, how are those triplets doing, girl? How are those babies doing? Let us know. All right, y'all. Look how this is. It makes me not even want to like lift it up. Oh, y'all. So we're gonna actually put this on the transfer tape, right? And then we're going to press it because I forgot. Marilyn, you didn't remind me to turn the heat press on. I'm gonna blame Marilyn for everything because she usually keeps me together. So I just want to show y'all the amount of stuff. Like, look how the solo cut all of these out. So I had a few here that were missing, but in the other, like, y'all, the solo, like, really, like, that's why I love using the solo to cut out my rhinestone templates. It's quicker. It actually took this maybe about an hour and 10 minutes to cut this, like to cut everything out. This plus the next design that we're gonna do, it took like an hour and 15 minutes to cut it out, which isn't bad. All right, y'all. So we're gonna have to apply transfer tape to this, and this might be the biggest design that I've applied tape to. Now the bottom part, we can either leave the bottom here, be the light. We can either leave it here, or I can actually take it away and put it anywhere. So let's say this is about 10 inches wide, 14.5 inches high. So I could take this and maybe put it on the side of his head. Like, I don't necessarily have to have it here, but I just put it there for the sake of cutting. But I don't know yet. We'll see where we want it to go. And so I am going to first take this and we're going to just drop it down. Right? So of course we still have this bottom part still out there by itself. So I am then going to take another piece of transfer tape and just lay that down as well. And I'm actually using 2 used pieces of transfer tape. The design be cut in Silhouette Studio. Yes, it can. Thanks, Dempsey. Roxanne, so I got this. I did not design this, y'all, and I wanted to design it. I really did, but I did not have the time to do it today. And I kind of decided that I wanted to do this type of MLK because I had came up with something else, but then I decided I just wanted to do like a silhouette on a shirt. And so I ended up just getting this from Etsy. So this is from Etsy, but it is absolutely amazing. So I can't wait. I'm going to put this on a black shirt. Hey, Fab. All right, so next we're gonna put this to the side because the heat press is heating up. I'm gonna leave it right here on the mat, and I had to put 2 Dollar Tree mats together because of course this is bigger than the Dollar Tree. So where's Barb? I know I saw Barb earlier. Barb, I need to get the one that you have. I need to get the mat that Barb uses. So Barb uses the same type of cutting mat, but it's longer. She gets it from Amazon. Her and Marilyn. Marilyn, you were able to. Marilyn, you sent it to me, and I still didn't buy it. All right. So do you guys remember that love design that I did? I designed the one for embroidery. That's what we're going to do today. And today we are going to be using some neon colors. I know we talked about it a little bit before. We're going to use some neon colors. Hey, CBFF. Happy Tuesday. Did y'all see Katrina and I's live the other night? We were over on Katrina's channel and we were blinging. If you haven't seen it, can one of y'all drop the link to the video? We had such a good time. And y'all, Eve is so amazing. Eve went by Katrina's house during the live to take her a template, y'all. So Eve and Katrina were on Katrina's, and I was at home and we were blinging together. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So if you haven't seen it, go check her out, Katrina's Graceful Creations. I know. I was screaming when Eve was going over there. Katrina couldn't even believe that Eve came over there. in the middle of the live. All right, so these holes are 13 inches or 0.13 inches. They're not 13 inches because, of course, this is like way too small for 13 inches, but they're 0.13 inches. And as y'all see, even though the design, the MLK design, the hole sizes weren't 0.13, they brushed in. Once I sized it correctly, it was like 0.127 by like 0.121. But they brushed in beautifully. So yeah, I know I can't wait to do it again, girl. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if we're gonna be blinging, but we're gonna be doing something. I know, Barb. Wasn't that so cool? He's so sweet. She is so sweet. Her and Mr. McQuacken drove to Katrina's to take her a template. All right, let me. Uh-oh. All right. So I really like this pink. I didn't show you guys what this pink actually looks like, but it's a neon pink and it kind of glows like when the black light hits it, it shines, like it glows. So look at that. It's so pretty. It's such a beautiful stone. I know you guys can't really see it now. I have the camera up so high because I was doing that larger design, but y'all, this is looking great for that design. This one, the love, yeah, I'll put the love in there in Bling because I have it as I digitized it, and this is going to be my Valentine's shirt. And I still have to work on what I want to do for Black History Month. I'm just not sure. Like I keep going back with different designs and I'm not happy with anything. So we'll see, but this is that same y'all. So when you are creating designs and things, when you're making things, you can make them for so many different things. Like I have this, I could do it with DTF. Like I have a DTF version of it, not the dots, but the original file. You can I turned it into a file that I can use for embroidery, and then I turned it into a Bling file. The same file. The same file. So you don't always have to create brand new um, things all the time. You can work with what you have. Hey, Juana. Thank you to the young gift in black. Thank you. But this is going pretty good. I think I might have brushed in that huge large file quicker than this one. What y'all think? Because that's what it seems like. And this is the one that's 0.13. Hey, Trinise. And anybody that came in that I didn't see, as I look down and I see people come in, but I miss a lot. So I'm so sorry. It's not brushing. It's going okay. And Eve likes to use the larger brush, and I like to use this small one. Shay, what you been up to, girl? Y'all know that's my sister, Shay. All right. The heart brushed in pretty good. Remember, I'm going to say it one more time. If you decide to get that MLK design, please, as y'all saw, it brushed in good. If you sized it like how they told you to size it. So please don't leave the guy a bad review or lady. I don't know who does it. If it doesn't cut, if it doesn't go, size it correctly. And if you see that the hole sizes are 0.12 and not 0.13, just know that they will brush in, okay? Do the design first, make it first before you even leave a review. But I think it's a a great design. I absolutely love it. And it is worth it. It's like $8 and it is absolutely worth it. I can only imagine the amount of time he or she spent creating it. Okay, so please, if you get it, be objective. Know that it will brush in at 12.12. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just brushed that out of the way. All right, there we go. I remember. Dee Dee, hey Dee Dee. So Dee Dee, tomorrow we're gonna have a members Zoom. A link is in the community, and we're going to actually be embroidering. We like to do a few things together, and I haven't had a members Zoom in months. So we're going to be Zooming and embroidering tomorrow, but it's for any member that wants to come. If you want to come hang out, ask questions, it's not going to be limited to just embroidery questions. Like if you want to come hang out, ask questions about anything, it's perfectly fine. I won't be able to do like any demos or anything like that, but um, if you have any questions about anything, or just a hangout. It's usually really, really fun. Eve is going to be there. She will be guiding. I hope she knows that she's going to be guiding this. She's probably like, Patrice, no. One day Eve is going to be sick and tired of me, her and Marilyn. But Marilyn better be there because she better have that embroidery machine out because if she doesn't, But yeah. So we're going to make a chip bag, pouch. And Chris, what do I keep saying? A rubber zipper? What is the zipper called, Chris? Because that's what Eve said. Or maybe she didn't. Let me not say she said that. That's what I heard. Just because I heard something doesn't necessarily mean that's what was said. All right. This is brush. We have one more part to brush in, y'all. What's a good beginner embroidery machine? Victorious. Well, I actually love my brother SE um 600. That's what I have. It's a 4x4, but based on what you need, it's a 4x4 hoop. I like it. I still use it because you can sew with it. Also, there's tons of videos that will help you with it. I've benefited from watching some of AW's videos on the Brother SE600, and a lot of the other terminology I kind of watched AJ. Angela Jasmina, a lot of her videos, but there's so much instruction on the Brother SE600, and it's really easy to use. Like it's super, super easy to use. But if you're looking for like a multi-needle machine, like what do you want to do with it? Do you just want to like get into it? Some people will tell you to go with a 5x7 hoop size and not the 4x4. It depends on what you want to do. I was able to do like a lot of patches. Of course, you can do a lot of patches with the 4x4 hoop, but you can do some patches with it. I'm talking about like a lot of patches at a time. And left chest logos. There's some in the hoop projects you can do with a 4x4, but it depends on what you want to use it for. Like, do you think you want to get into embroidery, like the embroidery business, just to get into it? Then I like that. Dims has a 4x4 too. Dims, what do you think about your? Well, let me not ask her any questions. Never mind, Dims, about your 4x4 embroidery. She's been working on it, y'all. She's been doing great. And today she had a live where she was showing off a hat hoop that she got with it. I saw part of the live, not the whole thing. Only part. But yeah, she's been doing some beanies. See, she says she loves it. Especially to start, you never know. You want to start like, if you're not sure of something, I would say test it out and start something. My goal with every machine that I purchase is that I always want to make my money from it. So that's kind of how I determine whether or not it was worth the purchase. And so, I moved that one out of the way. And so that's kind of how I look at things when, buying machines and using them. What do I want to use it for? And always know that sometimes what you start thinking that you're going to use something for, it will grow, right? And that's what we want. We want it to grow. We want everything that we do to grow. We want to advance. We want to progress. So don't feel pressured to buy the latest and the greatest. Especially if you're unsure. All right. Janita's not here today, Chris. What do you see? Chris, you see any extra stones anywhere? Uh-oh, we got this. We got the spammers. We got a lot to say tonight. Hey, Sonia, thank you. Embroidered some. Yes, this is she getting it done. I'm so happy. She's using that embroidery. She's sewing. She's doing a lot now. Well, she's been doing a lot, but she's actually letting us know what she's doing, and I love that. All right, we're done with this one. So we're gonna do like pink and purple on this, but the pink neon and purple neon. I'm gonna show y'all the purple neon in a second. We might be done by, we're gonna be done before 9 o'clock. We should be. All right, so these are all done. Again, these are absolutely beautiful. All right, and these are stones from Katrina. She is doing great. She is doing great, girl. You're a hot mess, but she's doing great. She is. All right, y'all. Let's see. Oh, that's too small. So I don't want to cut any more mask. And this mask is also from Heat Transfer Warehouse. It's the KTM mask. Oh, I almost kind of moved, y'all. All right. Just making sure. I like to use my hands to make sure that I get them all on the transfer tape. So I can't. So I gotta get up in the morning. I've already played hooky today from work. So I'm gonna have to go in tomorrow. Well, I need to go in tomorrow. I got some things to do. This is the last week before grades are due, because Friday grades are due, and I just need to make sure my kids are on point with their grades. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm just feeling. Uh-oh, I just hit it. All right. Okay. We're all good. All right. One of my little dots, I kind of hit it a little bit. There it goes. Yes, I played hooky today. I had to go to the doctor today, so. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to go. My doctor's appointment lasted all of like 15, 20 minutes. And then I'm sitting there like, oh, you could have went to work. You should have went to work, but it was all good. Like I just went back to work on Monday. Already on Tuesday. Didn't go. That's a shame. All right, so the next side we're going to do that side purple. And so if you want, like with this design, you can do like a different color, or I'll show you guys when we get ready to do it. I could actually cut that off and maybe put it on top. So depending on the size of the shirt, you might want to put made to love at the top of, or made to at the top of the word love. So like how we have it here, instead of having made to on that side, you would just flip it, put it there. It's up to you. Like if you were to get this design, you could remember a lot of these designs, you can do different things to it. It doesn't have to be set for, only how the designer does it. It might be the designer's intention, but it's your design. You can do whatever you want to do with it. All right. Well, thank you, Lucille. Thank you for being here. We had a really, really good time the other night at Katrina's. And I appreciate all of you who might be new over here that came from Katrina's channel. Thank you. All right, y'all. Oh, I didn't even show y'all the purple. This purple is gorgeous, and my camera doesn't look that good right now, so I gotta show y'all close up. Hey, Up Designs, look at that purple. So this is the neon purple, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that, y'all. So gorgeous. Jerome wants an embroidery machine as well. What kind of what are you looking to do in embroidery? Katrina's here. Go check out Katrina's channel. Also, if you're not over there, Katrina does embroidery as well. She has the Racoma MT 1501. Check her out. Look around because there's so many different, options out there. Do your research. But first, kind of have an idea. You're not going to always know exactly what it is that you want to do, but it's always good to have an idea of what you want to do, because what you want to do could change, but you do need to have some type of idea so you know what to do. My goal, like when I show you guys different machines, is not for you to go and buy every single machine I show you. I know it's tempting, but it's just really to show you what's out there, what your options are, and so you can get an idea of like if this is something that you really want to do. Also, like how easy it is to use or how difficult it is to use, what type of products it can produce. It's a wide array of things that you could like learn or research. Thank you, Josie. With angel beads is the one thing I'm just never going to do. It looks angel. It is not too much. It's not. It's not. At first, it's kind of intimidating. I don't know if anybody who's out here that does embroidery, not you, Barb, or you, Chris, but anybody else, not you, Shay Shay. It's a lot of not yous. Y'all know who you are. But anybody who does embroidery, like when you first started doing embroidery, like were you intimidated by it? Because honestly, I was really even with the smaller embroidery machine that I have, the Brother SE 600, it stayed in the box for months before I actually even took it out. Like it sat there. Of course, when I got it, I was so excited. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then when I got it, I was scared to open it. So it sat there for months. And then I finally opened it. So Lena Doyle Crafting says that she was. Is this going in your shop or for members? I might put it in the shop. I think I might put it in the shop, but the SVG of this file, Coretta had asked me, I think under the video she asked me if I was going to give it away, and I did tell her that I was going to give it to members. The SVG file of it. I don't know if she wanted the embroidery file of it, but y'all know. I'm gonna hook y'all up. Don't worry, Dempsey will. So Katrina said it's a 1 day process. Like it's a one, like one day at a time. Like it's it is a lot to learn. It is. Especially if you want to start like digitizing, doing different things like that. Digitizing will take you out. So you just gotta like try to be patient and just know that it's okay. You're gonna make mistakes. What I found, especially in the beginning, that was super, super helpful was finding digitizers to digitize things for me, because I did not know. And I took my first order, y'all, and I had no idea. I took my first embroidery order, and the embroidery machine was literally still inside of the box. And that was the only reason why I really took it out. See, she said, yeah, it's not a one day. Yeah, you're not going to learn it one day. And one day you're not. Like, I'm still learning, learning things. But I took that order like something was wrong with me, because something really was, because I should not have taken an order for something that was still in the box, but I did. And guess what? I got it done, but I didn't know, I didn't know how to digitize anything. And what I did was I ended up outsourcing that part. And then, you know, I had to get it together. Like either I was going to do it or I wasn't. Either I was going to sink or swim. And so I had to at least try to swim. And so eventually it worked out. It worked out pretty good. But be patient. And it's okay to mess up. And believe it or not, these machines are tougher. Some of them are tougher than you think. That brother is real tough, because I probably should have been broke it a long time ago when I first opened it. Dee said she's Angel B. Juana, I love Juana. I'm surprised you don't have the neon. You have a lot of the colors. Yes, Danielle, that was my motivation. It was my motivation to open it up. And I opened it up and I end up loving. I didn't love it at first. I, I liked the product. I was very like, oh, you actually did it. Like I was shocked at myself. But eventually, as I worked with the machine a little bit more, the brother, I ended up loving it. Absolutely loved it. Same thing kind of with the Racoma too. Like I was a little, I don't know if you guys remember when I first got it, like I didn't want to do anything without Eve. I was like, yep, I'm not touching that till Eve is around, till we're doing it live. And Eve was able to walk me through a lot of things virtually. When we would do live, she would walk me through, okay, nope, you can't do that. Or she'll be like, call me at any time. She put me in contact with people who could help me, even though, Lacoma does help, would help me, but Eve really did help me out in embroidery, because, and y'all, the rest of y'all in this chat, Barb, you, Chris, it's a lot of y'all that helped me. Miss Marissa, Miss Melinda, like a lot of you guys helped me really understand the multi needle. So that's kind of why sometimes I do like to go on live and do projects that I've never done. It's not for me to really show y'all, but really for y'all to help me out. Because I know that if I get it wrong, somebody will be like, especially Chris. Chris will make sure. Something happened one live and Chris sent me a whole video showing me exactly what to do. Like stuff like that. That's what helps everybody. And not being selfish with your knowledge. So thanks, y'all. All right, we're almost done, y'all. It's about time for us to press this. Yep, that is so true, Katrina. That is so true. All right, so I'm gonna place that one in there. Like there's one, I don't know if you guys could see that one. We're almost done. I can't believe this. Well, I kind of wanted it like this. I didn't want to be on here all night, y'all. I kind of went to sleep super early last night, and I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, and I've been up ever since. So I need some sleep. This is the, it's not the worst. You can do some things. You can really do it, but I think I have like glue. I was doing, making some bling crocs, and I was using this, so it's still like glue on the tip. So I just need to kind of shave it off. Hey, Miss Rosalind, super helpful. Miss Rosalind, you know we're going to be doing um, a member Zoom tomorrow night. We're making, I put the thing in the community section. I hope you, even if you guys don't do the project with us, just come hang out with us for a little bit. Y'all know it's going to take me 1,000 years to get it done. Even though I have done a zipper bag before, so it might not be, I might actually know what I'm doing this time. But Eve will be there guiding the way if she didn't know that yet. I think she might probably know. And Chris, I'm going to email you the link because you need to practice your Zoom abilities tomorrow before the live or the Zoom. All right, we're all done, y'all. So now we're going to just press the shirts, and then that's our Tuesday night. And then Friday, we're going to do the UV printer. So if y'all care about UV printing, just know that I could possibly be UV printing and blinging. Oh, great. Y'all didn't see that. We're just going to brush that. Oh, y'all did see that. We're just going to brush these over here for now. I'll get those out of the way later. But we're going to do some UV printing and probably some bling on Friday. My brother Sergio has never been. Sonia, you need to use that. Listen, if it's one thing that I think is super cool, it's my serger. And guess what, y'all? The same thing like my embroidery machine, I was scared of the serger as well. And that serger stayed. Okay, let's hope this is enough. That serger stayed inside of the box for a long time too. So my serger stayed in for maybe like a good 3 or 4 months. And then, did I do? Okay, so I unboxed it myself, right? I unboxed it. I actually unboxed it, and I threaded it myself, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised I even made it through that. But I did. I was so scared because everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, the serger is so hard. The threading is the worst." And so I was worried about, anything I could do it. But actually, I did it. I read the manual. I was able to do it, but I was so scared of it. And Eve to the rescue. Eve came on live with me, and we made those baby bummies? They were so cute. And so now I'll pull the serger out like with nothing. Like I'm pretty good with the serger now. Y'all take these sergers out. Look at Tanya. Tanya, tell them, Tanya. A stolen, okay. Hey, the Rose 217. I think I must have got that one out. Uh-oh. Eve is what she is. She really is. Look. Tanya, I'm so glad that I took the serger out. So everybody, I think Liz and Mary, they were using their sergers. And so everybody's like, you need a serger. And I'm like, oh. Because remember, y'all, I was sewing for a little bit last year. And I need to get back into sewing. Super therapeutic. Uh-oh, one didn't get on here. This is an old piece of transfer tape. All right, so, y'all, I use my transfer tape for as much as I can use it, right? And so this one, I don't know if you guys could tell a little piece at the bottom. But this one, like I have it like pieced together, like it's multiple, like it's super old. And then I even have like other transfer tape on the back, old transfer tape. I use it until I can't use it. So I always run out of flock way before I run out of transfer tape. All right, so we're gonna get ready to press this. Which one do y'all want to do first? Let's do the love first, and then we'll do the MLK one after that. I think that's the more dramatic of the two designs. So we'll do the MLK last. And let me get the shirt. So we're going to be putting the love design on this pink shirt. And I picked up a small shirt. Let me just check this design just to see what the sizing is going to be like. All right, it's going to be kind of big, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the love right here in the center, which this is about 8 inches wide. So not too bad. And I think I'm going to put the made to at the top as opposed to on the side as I intended. That's what I'm saying. Like when you get these files, it doesn't have to be how the designer intends for it to be. Whatever works for you works. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to let roll this. And we're only actually doing 3 presses tonight. Typically we have like 6 or 7 presses. We're only doing 3 presses. All right, let me put this here. Let rolled. And I also need to let me cut this. I also need to perform some maintenance on the printer, so this worked out really good before I go to bed. All right, gears in the way. All right, so we are going to apply love first. And trying to see if the made to, I mean, I could probably get, because this is how it's going to go, y'all. Right, so barring any setbacks, this is the first time I cut this out, so it's going to go like that. So the made to can actually probably go over there. It's going to be a large design on this small shirt though. But with love here and then made to in the center here, that would work also. But we're going to go with it. I'm going to go with it here. So let me, remember this is a small shirt. I can move it over just a tad. Yes, I'm eyeballing y'all. This is what rides are about. All right, we're good. We're good right here. All right, so that I don't move it, I'm just going to keep it down, lift this off of the backing, and then you can just kind of like fold the backing under, put that back down, and then remove the rest of the backing. You want to be careful that you don't pop off any of the stones, right? I'm freezing. All right, so that looks pretty good. Oh, that pink is going to look good on top of this pink. I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to press this. And for pressing of the stones, Eve recommends 350 degrees for 12 seconds, right? So I like to kind of press the back of it too. Every day for business, yes. I missed a stone on the V. Oh no. Oh no. I did. And I did not even see that. Thank you, Lily. All right, let me see how I could. Y'all see where I missed the stone on the V right there? So let's see how I can fix that, if I can. I don't know, we gotta try. Do I have any pink? All right, so I could do it now or I could do it later. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and layer this now. So if I wanted to move the word made to, I would just cut it. Hey Twyla, I would just cut it and then put it wherever I want it. You know, maybe at the top right there. But I don't necessarily want to do that, right? So now we're going to go ahead and layer this. So let's see if this layers the way that I intend it to. And right now it is somewhat layered. Okay. All right. Okay, layered pretty good. All right. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. There's one right here that I'm just gonna push up because it was kind of on top of that one and I just pushed it up. I don't know if it's because of the old transfer tape or what, but that layered pretty good, right? So let me see if I can go ahead and put the stone where it needs to go. And if you get the stones from, bye Jessie, have a nice day tomorrow. And I always like to put the rubber band back on. So if you get any of these stones from Eve, the stones come in these clear acrylic containers and you want to make sure you keep the rubber band on because sometimes when you lift it, let's say if the rubber band isn't on it and if the lid is kind of loose and you go to lift it up, you could lift up the lid and then this could just snap off and you have stones everywhere. So you do want to avoid that. So I'm just going to go ahead and the ink was mushing together. Go ahead and clean under the carriage. Okay, must have been built up. Okay, so I need to check that. I'm not going to do a deep cleaning, but Barb, if you're on the Zoom tomorrow, I'll probably ask you. I'm not going to do a major clean, but I need to, my waist pad is full on the L1800 Barb. So I need to do that one and I need to at least run a print or print something out on the UV printer. So that's kind of how I fix the issues with that. So we're all done with this. Let's go ahead and press that and we're going to see how that is going to look. Thank you, Juana. All right. So this is the second press. And this is a small shirt. I don't need a small shirt, so I'll probably give this small shirt away. Do I have anybody? Station might want it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it away because I can't fit no small shirts. So I'm not gonna be able to wear it. All right, so it's done. Y'all know what? Do I have a black hoodie? If I had a black hoodie, I would probably put the MLK on a black hoodie. I think that would look amazing. All right, y'all. So this one is done. Came out cute. I like it. So this is what it looks like. So it kind of glows. It came out pretty good. So this is what the neon colors. So I guess other colors would be fine with it too. I like how it came out. All right, so I'm gonna switch over real quick and then show y'all this. Look, y'all. So this is the rhymes. This is the neon colors, and it's not even popping away like that it is here. But came out pretty good. All right. So this is one. I should put this inside of the Etsy, y'all. Let me know if this is something that y'all would like. But y'all can't really see it. Let me see if I turn off that light. Okay, that's a little bit better. See? Came up pretty good. I like it. So I think I want to put, that's dims. I want to put it on. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, everybody. All right, so let's see what we do with this MLK. So I have a shirt. Let me see if I have a hoodie. Black one. It's out of okay, I don't have a hoodie. I don't have a black hoodie, but I have a black sweatshirt. What y'all think? Y'all think the sweatshirt, it'll look okay with the sweatshirt too? Because I could wear it with like a cute pair of black jeans or so for work. So maybe do like the black sweatshirt. What y'all think? Hopefully y'all say okay, because I think I'm gonna go with it. I think we're going to go with it. All right, let me go ahead. Just gonna let roll that, and then y'all, can y'all believe it? We are done for the night because we just have the MLK to press, and it's gonna be one press. Can't believe that. Evie. So Evie is here. Don't forget, Saturday is the beginner's rhinestone class. Sunday is the advanced design class and business class. I wasn't supposed to keep it on that long. This is a hot mess. And tomorrow night, we are going to be doing Eve is leading the charge. Eve, I told everybody already that you will be leading the entire project tomorrow. And I'll put the Zoom link out tomorrow. So hopefully. All right. Awesome, Sonia. All right, so we're going to get ready to put this on. This is a huge design, y'all. Look, I lint rolled it and I got hair still on here. Let me go ahead and give it one more lint roll. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. In the description, y'all, if you're interested in this design, there is a link in the description to the seller. I got this design off of Etsy. I did not make this design. The only thing that I added to this design was the word Vida. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is going to be huge, y'all. You know, my hair is everywhere. I can't take this. All right. This is going to be huge. All right. Let me just go ahead. Give it another press. That's on a shirt you're wearing. This one, it's inside of my Etsy shop. And Tanya, this is a the one that I have on now, it's a SS10 size stone, but inside of Etsy I have both the SS10 and the SS6, or this is SS6. SS10, SS6. The SS10 is a little bit more than the SS6 because the SS10 has two different like Diva is with the scissors and Diva is also without the scissors. So there's two different files in there. And y'all, I created this file because Katrina wanted a file that said Craft Diva. And I created this file for our live. But Katrina has another like Craft Diva one. And when after she does her video on it, her TikTok, I will post it on the site. All right, y'all. This is a huge design. This is so huge, y'all. It's 14 inches high, and then I added more to it by adding Be the Light. Now, y'all tell me something. So I'm gonna put this down, and I want y'all to look at it, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, because look how big this is. So, and this is a large sweatshirt. So you always got to be careful. You don't want. So what I'm thinking is that the word Be the Light, I'm actually going to, or the words Be the Light, I'm actually going to probably put it over here on the side. What do y'all think? I think on the side will be better because it just adds way too much length to it. That's what I think. So I'm gonna cut this, and then we're gonna press the silhouette first, and then we'll press Be the Light either on the side of his head. Again, when you get these designs, even though they're intended for one way, you can always, make it your own. And so I added the words Be the Light to the design. All right, so let's see if this is going to be good. Thank you, Victorious. How many? So this one was 3,400 stones. This was 3,400 stones. So I'm going to move it. Now that I took that bottom part off, I am going to move it down just a little, right? This will even look good with some nice tights. I'm gonna move it over because I think I'm gonna put Be the Light over here on this side. Let me get Be the Light and then I will see. I'm gonna move it over just a little. And the reason why you want to let roll even when you're doing rhinestones is because remember, it's just like vinyl. There's glue underneath these stones. So that glue under the stones, you don't want anything in between the glue and the shirt, right? So that's why. All right. So let's see if putting this on this black hoodie is a good idea. Let me hold it up. We're going to see it. Yes, definitely. Oh, this looks good, y'all. Wait till y'all see this. All right. So it's actually, so I'm going to actually turn it this way because it's huge. It is a huge design, y'all. It is a huge design. So I'm going to turn it this way. And then I am going to have, and my heat press is pretty big. So I'm just going to put it this way, trying not to get my hand. All right. All right, so I'm not going to take it from under. I'm going to bring it over for you guys to see it after I press it. Whew. So I had to put a lot of strength in that. Thank you, Lakita. Thank you, Sonia. Yes. So you guys need to know it's something that Eve covers inside of the Bling class on Sunday is pricing and things like that. All right. So I'm actually going to take it off here because I don't want. Oh, wow. Wow. Y'all. Wow. Wow. You guys are going to love it. Hold on. Let me go. I'm going to put the words on it now, and then I'll bring it back for you guys to see. Right. So I should have did it. I don't necessarily like it right here, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to just kind of put it right here on the side. And then I'm just going to bring that over just a tad. And then you guys will see it. I love this jet hematite on it. The jet hematite looks beautiful. All right, so I had to do 2 different pieces. Let me find the other backing to it. This JJ. And I know the hoodie is going to be, it's going to be awesome. All right, let me, okay, I like it. I really like it. Let's see. Too much excitement. All right, so I already took, I usually like to remove the cover off, but y'all look at this. Look at the jet hematite, y'all. I mean, it's sparkling so hard that you can't even see it good. It's sparkling so hard. Look at, first of all, look at this sparkle. And this is jet hematite. This is jet hematite. And then this is the Labrador. This is crazy. It is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it up in the front. Look at Shay Shay saying put it on. Do y'all want me to put this on? Remember that Eve showed her shirt that day. She was very classy about it. But look how gorgeous this is. So I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see it from the front. This font is called Beeline. So the font that I used for the words "Be the Light" is called Beeline. It's a single line font or hairline font, and this came from Font Bundles. I think it came from Font Bundles. I'll double check and put it inside of the description. If I forget, leave me a comment and then I'll put it in because y'all know I forget. Thanks, Katrina. Thanks, friend. Thanks, Coretta, friend. Thanks, y'all. Evie, definitely the finer thing. So I'm going to turn this around. Let me remove the table camera because y'all know I got to show y'all from the front. And thanks, Miss. Look, y'all. Look. This is jet hematite. Y'all, this is jet hematite. Oh, these stones are sure making it hard for my little black diamond. Y'all know Dorico was giving me a harder time earlier, but it's making it hard for my little black diamond. Look at that, y'all. Look, and then look at the Labrador is shining the light. It is gorgeous, and I cannot wait to wear this. This is gorgeous. Look at Eve. Katrina said she has to get more colors now. I can't. You do. These colors are gorgeous. All right. Do y'all want me to put this on so you guys can see it? Say yes. It's just Dimps and Shay Shay. Those are my sisters. They're a hot mess. The Labrador is glowing. Ugh. All of these stones are glowing. They're all. This doesn't make any. If this doesn't make any sense. Y'all, these stones, okay, I will put them on. Do you think a 15 by 15? So you can do this with a 15 by 15. You just got to do 2 presses. So, and you probably could get away with it, but I just like to make sure that it's nicely covered. So the design from the top of his head to the bottom is 14.5 inches long. All right, I'm going to go try it on and then I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all making me take off my Craft Diva shirt for this shirt. All right, I might have to wear it to work tomorrow. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys. Are y'all ready? This is a big design, but it's super, super gorgeous. Yo, I am sparkling away. No, I want to get, like, I need to see how it's going to look, you know. This is super, super cute. Y'all, this might be too much bling for a shirt. Like, I think we're overdoing it now, y'all. What do y'all think? I think we're overdoing it with the bling. They're not gonna know. Y'all, do y'all see how this is sparkling? This is insane. Wow. So Jacqueline, it comes in this size. I don't think you'll be able to make it smaller unless you get like a silhouette and turn. I still might try to like to do one like a little bit smaller than this, but y'all, Charmaine, it's never too much. Thanks, Josie Boo. Thanks, y'all. This is gorgeous, y'all. We made it to 9 o'clock. I told y'all I thought that we would be finished by 9, and we are. I'm so excited about this. But y'all, this is really blinging. And again, this is jet hematite, and Labrador. Both are not like clear crystals. They are solid colors. All right, so they sparkle just differently. Angel B, right? Yes. Thanks, Sonia. I love you guys. So we got our MLK shirt ready, and we also did another love design, and we use the neon stones. And so these really shine like at night with the black light and everything. These are gorgeous. So you should look into the neons. There's like 6 different neon colors, including a white neon, but that one doesn't really glow under the black light like the other colors do. And so we use this. So I'm gonna give this shirt away. It's a small shirt. So we'll do a quick giveaway, and then that's gonna be it for the night. And um I will put this inside of the Etsy shop for anybody that might want it. All right. So for my members, just know that um the SVG of this file is gonna go in. I think I might put this in. I really didn't intend on selling it, but I will put it into Danny. Eve, did you see what Danny said? Don't wear that to the airport. Right. Right. So is there the Diva shirt? Okay, so there's 2 Diva shirts. There's one that's SS6, and then there's one that's SS10. So the SS10 has one has the scissors, one does not. So there should be 2. There's one with the SS6 and one with the SS10. So yeah. All right, let's do the quick giveaway, and then y'all are done with me for the night, and then we'll be back here on Friday night. Done giveaway. And don't forget, this weekend is the Rhinestone classes. There's a beginner's class, and there's also a intermediate to advanced class / business class. So I think the cutoff for signing up is Friday. So don't forget that. The Rhinestone buy-in isn't going to start until the 29th. So mark your calendars so you'll know. And the reason why I like the Rhinestone buy-ins is because you're not getting small packets of rhinestones. You're getting large quantities of rhinestones at wholesale cost. And so you can't find this on like an Amazon. And the quality of the stones, you'll see, like I don't have to even do much for it to really be like blinking. The quality of these stones are superb. Okay, so you need to know that. All right, let me hurry up and do this giveaway tool so I could get I gotta do this service these printers real quick. I intended on doing it earlier today, but didn't do it. And it's okay. It's okay to not do everything you have planned to do. Oh, hold on. What did I miss? I just tell y'all. Did y'all see what Angel said when she was leaving Charlotte? Oh no. All right, let me go. All right, so I'm going to share, present. And so I am going to share the giveaway screen, and then we're going to do a quick giveaway. Once we're done with the giveaway, that is it for us for tonight. So the word is going to be bling. We'll do this, type in bling, and this is a size small shirt, and this is what you will get. This shirt that we made tonight that says "Made to Love." So it's a small pink, light pink shirt. Okay, in case you want it, because I can't fit nothing small, but one of y'all can, or you can get it to give to somebody. Um, Also for, like, it's a good gift. I think. I'll give you guys a few more minutes, and then we will be done. I am going to put up the. This is my email address. So if you win it, send me an email with your name and address, um, and your. For the most part, I usually can tell who you guys are. Um, but if I don't know you, then just put your YouTube handle. All right, we're gonna get ready to draw in a minute. Let's see. So I think Nikki had a question. Evie, I don't know if you answered, but how often do we have the classes? So lately we've been kind of doing it like almost like once per month. Um, but it just depends on our availability, on Eve's availability, my availability. Of course, Eve is running, she has businesses over there. I have businesses and work. So, oh, 8 p.m. tomorrow. So it's not going to be 7 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be 8 p.m. tomorrow, y'all. I put in the member section 7 p.m. So I'll change it. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Y'all know I don't know anything. All right, let's get ready to bling or bling. Y'all said bling. Let's get ready to draw. All right, so we have 47 entries. We are going to get ready and click draw. Let's see who wins this. Angel! Congratulations, Angel. No, this was not rigged, y'all. No, this was not rigged. Congratulations, Angel. Angel, do I have your address? No, send me your address. You can text it to me. But congratulations. I know this is so cool. So cool. Now, if we do, I'm going to put the other design, this design, inside the member section for anybody, for you guys. That's going to be y'all Valentine's gift for me. Okay? Oh no. Angel said I did not. So Angel said y'all can have it. Y'all, so we're gonna do it one more time, okay? One more time. We're gonna get another word. Let's think of a word. Let's think of a word. So we are going to say, I got a good word, y'all. I got a good word. So the word is going to be unity. So let me type that in. We're going to go back because Angel didn't want the shirt. So we're gonna go back, crafty talk, and then the word is unity. I don't think we've said that before, or anybody has said that. So let's do start collecting comments. Oh no, I don't. Okay, good, it's collecting. I was like, I don't want to draw. All right, y'all, we're gonna go one more round. This came out really good. So this was the first cut. So usually when I design, which is pretty good, like if you start designing and you want to sell your templates, do your test cut, and then press them. So usually that's what I do when I come on with y'all. That's like the first time I cut it, and then I test cut it and press it to see how it presses. And this actually did way better than I expected, actually. All right, I'm gonna give everybody a few more seconds, and then we are going to, y'all, look how this is sparkling even in the small screen. This is insane. This jet hematite. All right, we're going to get ready, and we are going to press. I think looks like everybody's back. I'll give it a few more seconds. So later. Okay, it's Evie. It's up to you. It's, you know, it doesn't matter to me. We'll talk. We'll, even if we start at 7, we can. You know, I'm not gonna know what I'm gonna be doing anyway, and I'll end up making everybody be on there for way longer than they even need to be. All right, we're gonna get ready to draw. Let's see who wins. Let me get my bell ready for whoever wins. Karen Nicholas. Congratulations. And Marilyn, you better not say that was weak. Congratulations, Karen. So, Karen, send me, I don't think I have your address. I might, I don't know. But please send me an email to Patrice at Craftable Things with your address on there, and I will get it to you. But congratulations, y'all. I really appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate the support. We got to make some blingy things, and I hope I'm not boring you guys with all this bling, but I can't help it. I'm just addicted to it. Friday night, we're going to be printing some stuff on the UV printer. I'm going to show y'all how that's going so far, how I like it, what's been happening, and 7 minutes to get through. Yes, perfect. Exactly. Eve, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, so all is well. That's what's the plan for Friday, is some UV printing. Don't forget, this weekend we have the embroidery classes, not embroidery, the bling classes, beginners bling on Saturday. If you're new, if you need a refresher, if you're thinking about it, this is the class for you. All right, so that's Saturday with Eve, and then Sunday, I really recommend, if you don't have any embroidery experience, not to take the intermediate to advanced class. For that class, you will need Silhouette Studio, the business edition. If you have a Cameo and you're planning on only designing, no, I would recommend the business edition for anyone, because you can actually export your files out of Silhouette Studio as an SVG file and then upload those into different sites, your website. You can upload it into Etsy and you can sell those files. And Eve is going to go over the business side of Bling. And so that's kind of why I recommend the business edition. Okay. The business edition and the designer edition gives you access to the Rhinestone feature, the Rhinestone panel. All right, and so we're going to be doing that on Sunday. All right, and then tomorrow night, for all the members on my channel and Eve's channel, we will be Zooming tomorrow night and embroidering some things. Eve, you know I'm going to start out UV printing, but I'll probably end up doing a little bit of bling on the side, UV and bling on the side. That might be what I do. That might be. But I really, yeah, either that or maybe a little embroidery. I don't know. We'll see. Because the UV printing really doesn't take a long time, y'all. It really, as far as printing, a little quicker than DTF, not quicker than not as quick as regular printing. But we're just gonna make a few things. I don't have any orders for anything just yet, because I'm not really ready to take any orders for it. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing and don't have any major hiccups with the machine. All right, but that is it. I love y'all. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company, for talking to me in this chat, for talking to each other. We don't know. This might have been the only conversation that somebody might have had today. And so, thank you. This might have been the only social interaction for some of us. And I appreciate all of you for adding value to my channel. I love y'all, and my members, I'll see y'all tomorrow night, and the rest of y'all, see y'all Friday. Later, y'all.